Alright, let's see if this one turns up a treat. Wonder how big we're going to make it. I wonder how big. Going to hit it off 200. Going to lighten it a bit further than usual this time. Alright, let's see what we've got. What do we got? We've got here wine and liqueurs. I'm not interested in drinking, folks, anymore. I don't drink anything at all. I'm a teetotaler, what they call a teetotaler. I'm going to photocopy this page. I'm a person that just has decided not to drink. It's my decision, my own personal decision to stay away from the grog. It's not my cup of tea, so to speak. It's not really my culture, and it is culture. It's a bit too rich, but also I've witnessed alcoholism, and basically I don't like the idea of drunkenness, so I never got drunk. I used to have alcohol every now and then, but I never got drunk. I never got tipsy. I drank way too little before I'd get there, it's really nice. It tastes good, I must say. It is a nice tasting drop to have a bit of. I don't like wine. I did like things like bourbon and Coke with a little bit of bourbon and more Coke, rather than the heavy-handed use of bourbon, which a lot of people seem to prefer. Most people appear to want to get drunk when they have the alcohol. They don't treat it with a similar kind of respect that I've actually have got for it. So now I'm wondering if we're going to make this a bit smaller. I think that's a little bit too big, so we're going to make it 170 by 170. So yeah, I was never interested in getting drunk. I just don't like the idea of getting drunk. It's really antisocial. People around you, you got to consider the people around you when you get drunk, because it's a very antisocial kind of activity is to get drunk. Anyway, we've got the stupid writing in there, so I think we had 200 was probably pretty well smack bang on what we had. Pity about the writing, because there's writing down there as well. You can't win. So I have to fucking silly. It's annoying. I hate it when they got all this writing right on the picture. It's not designed for this use anyway. Fair's fair. But basically, yeah, I just never got into the culture of getting drunk. There's nothing good about it, folks. And you can actually turn into an alcoholic being a social drinker. So, it's not worth. And you do stupid things when you're drunk. Things that you'll probably regret sometimes even for the rest of your life. So, it's not good to get drunk. Getting drunk in an office party is a fucking stupid idea. You got the photocopier nearby, and someone decides they want to sit on it because they got drunk, and they sit on it and break it and end up with a butt full of glass, shards of glass up their ass, so to speak. Rhyme. They're trying to be funny, but it's not fucking funny. Seriously, it's not. You end up with a broken machine. If they find out who did it, you'll end up paying the price for a due-in-charge service call, and service calls that are not covered by the service agreement are extremely expensive. You might even destroy the whole machine. The machine might be a write-off, and then you end up losing your job. And then, of course, you get on your fucking reference, you get a reference that's absolute trash, and there's not enough work going around, so you've got to treasure your job. So one way to treasure your job, to protect yourself from ending up on the dole queue, is basically don't get drunk. Don't get drunk, especially at office parties. Don't do it, folks. And having sex with the boss, that's another issue. You know, having sex with other co-workers. You know, you end up with a disease and you end up pregnant if you're a female. So it's not a good idea to get drunk at an office party. But any party is no good either, because you can still have sex with someone and, you know, you might end up breaking up someone's marriage. You know, you just don't know the things that can go wrong if you simply decide to get drunk. So don't get drunk, folks. Enjoy a little bit of alcohol in moderation, folks. It's good. It's good to have a little bit of drink, but don't get drunk, folks, or tipsy. Just a little bit of a warning. So I've got to go. Goodbye.